YouTube, what the Shogun 2 Follow the Samurai Jozai crap is going on? Wow, that was a mouthful of an intro. Welcome back. I hope y'all are ready to have some fun. I'm ready to have some fun tonight. I'm excited. I get to sit down, play some Follow the Samurai. Heck yeah. Talk about a good time. You know, you go through a long day at work, which I love my job actually, but it's still a long day at work. Now check it out. There's a Nagaoka army up here as well as some rebels. And I would love to have control of Owari because this workshop, or blacksmith, whatever it is, would be pretty handy. But yeah, we'll see. I just need to get the Tsu off of me for now and, you know, wash the Tsu stink out of my clothes and stuff like that. We'll keep going. So some of you asked recently, like, Air, doesn't it seem like you're enjoying Follow the Samurai? I love Follow the Samurai. Some nights I'm probably just tired, guys. Like, I go through, I work about 10 hours a day. On the weekdays, and I mean my job's pretty involved. I'm a professional, an engineer in a professional role, so I mean it gets involved. I don't necessarily work harder than some of you all. I'm sure some of you all work long hours too, but I mean you know how it is. You come back tired. So even though I love the game, sometimes it may just come across a little tight. But yeah, I love it. I'm not like disenchanted or anything like that. I'll tell you one thing I don't love about Shogun 2 is the load times. But my gosh, it's worth the wait. It's a lot of fun. I think I need to just end the turn here. I don't think I have anything important going on. Just get my troops together in the north because we have a potential enemy invasion coming. I do need to get out and grab some more provinces to help fund that second army that we're having to raise in the north. You AI jerks! Looks like the Nagaoka finally bringing up reinforcements, and I'll join them whenever they start to move in. Hopefully I can use them to my advantage to help soak up some damage from the enemies so that we can move forward here. Alright. Let's see. Let's get back down to my lands over here. Let's see. The enemy port got raided pretty hardcore. They raided my smuggling stuff, but the army that did it's quite small and doesn't pose any real threat to me. This army here is retraining quite nicely. What's here? Just mostly traditional troops. Let me take a look at this army. We've got most of my melee troops retrained, so I would actually feel somewhat confident in kind of marching up to the border here and seeing if we can get the Nagaoka to support us. Let's actually get this agent and get him into this stack here. We're getting some decent chevronage on these units too. I mean, these Yarikachi and Katana Kachi are going to be fairly deadly. Even our Spear Levy getting some decent attack. Line Infantry, of course, you mostly get reload and accuracy, which is still a very nice buff to have. I'm going to kind of stand here on the border of the lands, and like I said, we'll let the Nagaoka move up on this turn. And actually, I can retrain in enemy territory. I wonder if the rebels would attack me, though. I don't know. I'll just sit right out here outside of the Tsu territory, and we'll just kind of check things out. I got my Shinsengumi up here who's doing a nice job just screwing things over for the Tsu. I meant to see... Oh, it's 100% pro Shogun at this point. I think we've worked them over hard enough. Let's move over into this other province and see if we can do the same thing here. We don't have as good a chance of reciting a revolt because we need to spread more pro Shogunate sentiment, but we will get there. It's still pro-emperor for the moment, but this guy will help start to convert that. We can start going ahead and moving ahead and causing more problems, I think, for our enemies. Let's check our armies, make sure we don't have anything to upgrade here, and then as far as agents go, just make sure we don't have any agents that need upgraded. No, we're good. Okay, again, we don't have a ton of money, and we're going to have to use up quite a lot of it to get this army up to snuff. Basically right now I'm recruiting line infantry in. We still don't quite have access to parrot guns. I'd like to get some cav, but man, that's going to kill us on upkeep. Absolutely kill us. Even just recruiting these line infantry is proving pretty expensive, but we got to have something because the Aizu are getting chewed up here by an enemy, and we need to get up there and offer him some support. I may even go out without a full stack just to see what we can go do to help. Don't want to go out with too few troops though and just get beaten down. See what the Tsu are up to. Yeah, they're afraid to attack my main force. The Nagaoka actually pulling back a little bit. That's fine. I could potentially get up here and siege the Tsu out of their city. Let's see what the rebels do on this turn. If they weaken up the Tsu, it may be a good time to go after them. Oh, I need to get my timer started too. Yeah, these ding dwarfs keep raiding our stuff, which is pretty irritating. Okay, we're getting some nice progress in on the French trading port. Are we coming up on winter? Yeah, we are coming up on winter, so we could, if we go sieging, we're gonna take some attrition. Let's just go ahead and stay in our own lands for the moment. We do have explosive shells now. We could pretty easily take these guys out in a naval fight. I'm gonna wait and see if the Nagaoka will move up, and it doesn't cost too much to sit here and try and incite a revolt against these guys here.
Imperial wickedness.
Imperial wickedness. I like it. Oh, this game. It is too good. Alright, just gonna keep training line infantry in here. We'll have 4 line, 4 spear levy, which is a decent start to a workable army. The Aizu are still alive here, but like I said, we're gonna need to go figure out how we can support them. We've obviously got some factions up here working against them, but money is gonna be limited. I really do need to get out and capture some more money here from other provinces so that I can support a proper army in the north. And then also we need to be saving up some money during the turn so that we can more appropriately upgrade our buildings. Look at these jerks, just back here running raids. Nagaoka look like they're pulling back and saying that I can take care of myself. The Tsu are bringing in even more troops. Let's see, let's move back over here. Fix these buildings that they damaged. It's not costing us much. Let's put an end to these dweebs. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Oh, yeah, just outside of my range. What a load of horse crap.
Yes, my lord.
That wasn't very much movement range that it gave me there. That's irritating. It looks like the Tsu need me to cook up a new batch of rebels here with my Shinsengumi, so there you go. I don't want you all to get bored up there. Am I the only one that finds this funny? Choke on that, chumps. Oh man, that is so thoroughly enjoyable, I should say. Enjoyable, whatever. Shut up. Let's see. Oh man. Fall of the Samurai. Alright, so the Tsu had to spend their turn killing those rebels. Those morons continue to raid me at Mikawa because they can just walk around being a bunch of stupid chumps. Gonna take these guys out. This, seriously, they have the movement points to march around me, and then they can still run away from me. After, good grief. Not funny. But you know what is funny? This. Oh man. Get you a fat sack of that crap. Oh, enjoy. Enjoy.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so I've got 5 line, 4 spear levy. I have no idea what to expect from my enemies up here. I'm eating up all of my potential funds to support an army here with. Let's see, recruitment wise. We can actually get parrot guns now, which are actually very expensive, but would be super handy for that army. We need to get these dweebs to quit raiding on me and get up there and retake Owari. They are having to waste their turns chasing off my rebel stacks. Now you all see that. Those guys moved. They're not far from me, and they're able to stay just outside my range. It is highly irritating. They will die. An enemy shinobi detected. Don't really have the money to deal with assassinating them and don't really care. Here you go. Choke on another full stack of rebels. Basically not going to stop hitting them with the rebel stacks. Now, are they going to let these guys get away from me again? I think the answer is yes. And the answer is indeed yes. They're out here within range of the Nagaoka, so let's see if the Nagaoka will take care of them. I'm going to put my guys back into the settlement and get ready to move up here and take out Owari as soon as the winter is over. Let's see, this army up here, I don't quite have enough money to recruit a parrot gun. And the upkeep on them is not too low. It's actually pretty high. Let's go ahead and just get some more money built up. I need a couple of parrot guns probably in that army to help them be effective. Oh my good gosh. So the Tsu get to move before the Nagaoka in the turn in, so that's very convenient for them. So this is the kind of stuff that makes me mad, and I'll say why. I don't mind raiding; it's a cool mechanic, but the AI has literally, let's see, less than 70 men with a few swords and cannons and stuff like that are coming and raiding a whole port town. Does that seem feasible to you? I don't think you should be able to raid unless you have a proper army. So that's one thing that would be nice. And again, if I go attacking these guys, they're going to be able to get outside my range every freaking time. Except for this one. Oh, die slow, you sorry scumbag sacks of crap. Ugh. Hope you choked on your own feces in that one. Alright, speaking of choking on something. Oh, that doesn't get old. It may get old for you, but it doesn't get old for me. Oh, goodness. So we're going to get some parrot guns training. And really just kind of ride out the winter here and get ready to do some assaults after winter is over. Not the best time to be assaulting an enemy province. I can retrain in enemy provinces. That's the special ability of the Jozai. And it's a very nice ability. Let's see what we get here. I love how the Nagaoka is like, yeah, we totally could help you. And we could be putting a big dent in the Tsu, but we're alright actually. We're just going to sit here because you are.
Ready for orders. Very well.
Okay. My first priority needs to be keeping rebel stacks here in this province. And that's mainly going to be because it keeps them from attacking me. And I can kind of use that to whittle them down. And then as far as this army goes, if I have enough money left over, which I do, I can go ahead and start up another parrot gun. So that army will be ready to go support in the north. It's not crazy good, but with a couple of parrot guns, some melee troops, and some decent line, we should be able to cause some substantial damage. Oh, the Tsu are going to come attack my navy. Actually happy to have this fight. I wonder if my coastal garrisons get to help reinforce me here. It's giving the enemy an advantage because they have a Kasuga class, but it's pretty damaged. Well, they have two Kasuga class, I guess, against mine, so they do have an advantage here, unless I get the help of my coastal batteries, which I don't even know if I have any coastal batteries here on this particular map. I may not. I think that you usually have, yeah, I don't. I think you usually have like a little circle that goes out, like a half circle or something showing if you have a coastal battery, and if you fight within there, they can actually assist you. And they're pretty potent. If they kill my navy here, it's honestly not a huge deal. I can train some more ships, but I'll do my best to take these guys out. I do have explosive shells. If I can get within range and get some good shots, I can cause a good deal of damage, but the explosive shells do have a shorter range. Now, the AI is attacking me. I don't really remember what their attacking behavior is like in naval battles. Could be fighting a snowy snowy fight here. I'm gonna actually just stick these guys straight over to explosive shells. Same thing here. Again, it'll shorten my range up just a little bit. But we're gonna see if we can use this gunboat to draw first volleys. Let's fast forward a little bit. The AI is gonna have to steam forward.
We are ready to defend, sir.
And they're just, let's watch what they're doing. Snow is going to make it a bit hard to see. Okay, they've already opened fire, and they actually ignored my gunboat and went straight for the general.
Your general is in terrible danger.
This is unfortunate. And like I said, I think the range on their shells is going to be just a little longer than mine. Crap! My general's already lost a gun and a couple of men because we're getting hammered by 2 Kasuga-class boats. And I think that they're going to be just outside my range because I'm using those shells. So I'm going to let the... I'm going to try and sail my general outside of their gun range here. Dang it. My explosive shells actually missed over here with my gunboat. I was hoping to get some lucky hits and light something on fire. The AI is being smart, though, and they're just ignoring. And they're firing from range against my... Good grief, is the range that much longer? These guys are hammering me. I'm not anywhere close to being in range of them. Well, freak, switch over to solid SOT so we can start returning fire, I guess. Just use our gunboat, and like I said, hopefully we can get... Yeah, my general's already routing. Stop. Do some repairs, something. Good grief, man, we're getting hammered. We did catch this Kasuga on fire here, though. But as soon as it starts firing on my gunboat, it's going to be a short life for my gunboat. Let's try and use the speed of my gunboat here, see if we can do any good. Like I said, I'm going to try and... Yeah, my explosive shells are going to take a toll from the gunboat. The enemy Kasuga is on fire. But my general's taking some damage, for sure. Let's see if we can repair damage. I'm attacking these guys from the stern, but again, I've only got one gun with my gunboat.
Your general is under attack, sir.
I'm sure he is. Come on. It's like point blank range and you can't hit. Let's do some fast reload here. It's another point blank shot, but an explosive shell that didn't actually or actually we're not on explosive shell. Let's switch over. About to get attacked from the stern here. Okay. There we go. We got a good explosive hit in there. If we can keep my gunboat just like right in behind the enemy, we'd be good. I'm gonna have to repair again, but we're within range of this Kasuga over here, so repairing isn't gonna save me forever, but...
Your general is under attack, sir.
Our general needs to learn to deal with it. Head full, you moron. Get in behind this guy. Want some point blank destruction. I need to get outside of the range of the enemy general. If I overheat my engines trying to get out, though, it could be bad. Okay, I know you can't see anything here either, and I apologize for that. It's just a nasty snowstorm. And I am hitting these guys with explosive shells at point blank range, one after another from the stern. And it looks like we actually did surrender that Kasuga, which is great. Let's see if we can go get the attention of this other.
Your general is under attack, sir.
This is not going as well as I'd hoped it would. I don't know how these guys are staying in gun range while I'm steaming away from them. Steam my gunboat ahead and see if we can get shots while they're focused in on my general. Let's repair. Be best if I could bring my gunboat in from behind, kind of like we did over here. So this enemy Kasuga surrendered. That's good. My gunboat's under fire now. Again, let's just try and get out here and stay out of range. Let's turn this way. Switch over to explosive shells and just see if we can get in within range of the enemy Kasuga with our explosives. Because if we can, we might be able to take it out. Get out of range. About to take a volley of stern. Let's run some repairs here real quick. Yeah, I can't seem to quite get inside the enemy gun range with my explosive shots. I could try and fire manually, but in this weather it's going to be hard to aim. Come on! I'm going to risk it and just see if we can get within gun range. The enemy's kind of getting pinned up against the... AI is actually doing a really good job of keeping me out of range with my explosive shells. An annoyingly good job, actually. Let's see if we can get in behind them. They're going to have to come into range eventually because they're working up this land. Or actually, no, the AI is stuck on the land now.
I fear your general is in mortal peril.
Let's actually steam ahead full here. Ah, crap. Come on. My general routed. The AI is stuck on the land, though, and let's see if they're capable of getting themselves loose. It's been kind of an annoying battle. The AI has done really good at just staying outside of my gun range. Like, annoyingly good at staying outside my gun range. I didn't quite have the right boats for this. The Kasugas outclassed me. They've got more cannons. This one over here, I'm hoping it will... like explode so that there's no way they get it back. I don't really have any feasible way of winning this because the Kasuga outranges me even on standard shot, and it outguns me substantially. I could run the clock out on him, but that'd take a long time and be jerky. I don't think this Kasuga can actually catch me, but see how the AI will just turn and try and stay at range here. They'll attack you, they kind of move in, but then they'll just kind of turn their broadside and hope you keep moving. So they're offensively defensive, I think. And ships never come back from routing, what I've seen on here, which is unfortunate. So my general will be off the field. Let's see, I wonder if there's no way I can use any of that land to my advantage. I wonder if we can go hide behind this flaming ship. Oh, my guys are under fire. They're gonna rout. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, there we go. So whatever. AI's gonna take this one. Live it up. I'll have an ironclad out for you soon, and we'll see how well you do then, because then I will definitely outrange them. Just don't have the money for a navy right now. I got away with both my ships, though. I don't know if the AI's got the movement range to actually... Well, they could trap me up here. Nope, they've moved off, so I should be able to actually get back and repair my ships, live to fight another day. So that'll be helpful. I like how the rebels now are just like suiciding themselves into the Tsu troops. And they're causing very little damage in the process. I wonder if I'm like just giving the Tsu army chevrons from killing all the rebels. Quite possibly. There we go. So we can actually repair those boats. I wonder if this army... I've only got 18 units here. I could technically have more units in this army. I've honestly got plenty of shooting units. I'd love to have some cavalry here. Did I say cavalry? Because I meant melee infantry. I'm not worried about that at the moment. Let's just, let's actually just hold off and end a turn. I'm going to let the parrot guns continue recruiting up here, so the winter will be over. And another turn. I guess we should give the AI one more rebel stack to deal with. And there we go. I like how my Shinsengumi is always like claiming imperial wickedness. Ooh, the Tsu just took one of their armies away. It's going to be a perfect opportunity for me to attack. Christophe Bagot has increased in rank. That's my foreign agent. Let's take a look at what we can do with him. Not my ninja, this guy. Supervising recruitment. That sounds good. Okay, so it is still one more turn of winter, and I can't recruit any new rebels, unfortunately, just because not all of those are completely dead. So let's see if we can get lucky and maybe incite a revolt over here. Nope. It's alright. Can't win every time. Alright, my first parrot guns here, and ready to go with these guys. Kinda do need some cavalry. Oh, it's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna be running my money down to the limit. We do have a French trading district now, though, I think. Do we? No. 2 more turns. And we can actually get Infanterie de Marine, which I think the US Marines have the best melee statistics, but the best shooting statistics actually go to the Infanterie de Marine. They are very, very good shooters, especially when you open up kneel fire in the technology tree. I don't know why you have to actually research, like, for a man to kneel down and shoot, but apparently you do. Okay. Really, it's still winter? Well, I wonder if we can get up here and lure the enemy troops into an open ground fight. I wonder if that would even be a good idea. Like, I don't think it would be a bad idea, per se. Most of their troops look pretty craptacular. I think I could give them a pretty solid thrashing.
Ready for battle.
And I think one more unit of Saber Cav, and then this army, it's not going to be great, but it's going to be competent. And we'll go see which enemies we can screw up with it. With the cannons there, it'll give us some pretty substantial firepower, the ability to snipe enemy generals and the such. Okay, so the Tsu are actually going to be... Oh, look, they've created a new stack there so that they can start their raiding again. How clever of them. Clever girl. Looks like the Nagaoka... Yeah, I don't know why they're just sitting on their cans right now, not participating. Alright, my development level increases. It says we're studying imported guns now. Let's take a look at what we're researching just to make sure. We can do modern rifles, which would actually give us access to carbine cav, which would be very cool. We don't... Let's see, we get suppression fire down here and kneel fire. We can actually start researching kneel fire, and that would totally be worth it. And let's see. I have a French trading district now, I think. It's just damaged. No thanks to these filthy, filthy Tsu. Okay. These guys are not within reinforcement range of their stack at the castle. So I want to bring my guys out here, make sure that we get my veteran into the troops here because he gives them added bonuses. And I say we attack the enemy stack. They'll stand and fight because they're pretty numerous. Their levy infantry are 8 and 9 chevrons, probably from all the rebel killing. They do not have any cannons, though. So even with that many chevrons, I don't think their levy infantry is going to fare very well. I can match their Yari Cav, and I have a actually don't have a melee advantage. It's going to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what the map looks like. I'm attacking the AI. Let's just hope to goodness they don't get a hill to camp on. It looks like they don't. They get some low ground. Yeah, they won't have any way to hill camp or forest camp here, so that's good. We're gonna need to do a good job here, take these troops out. I wish I had Neilfire Infanterie de Marine, because that would certainly swing this into my favor. I don't know how 9 Chevron levy troops are going to stack up against 4 Chevron garrison, or line infantry. We'll see. Levy infantry are still going to have bad morale, I would think. And that may be what I need. I don't get a naval bombardment. I should have had that up here as well, so that's unfortunate that I'm going to lose that potential. I do have a pretty decent size melee force, and I guess something I have going for me is that I can set up flanking shots with these extra levy infantry, and then I've got a rifle troop and a matchlock Kachi that can run the other flank as well. Get some nice shots. I'm going to put my Yari Cav out on these flanks to support. I'm going to put them in loose formation just in case stray shots start to come their way. Let's get my general. My general is now modernized. He's in a smaller Hatamoto and actually has revolvers, but they can be quite useful against melee troops that you can kite, but you got to be very, very careful. There's not many of them, and it's pretty easy to get your general killed. Okay, let's get all these guys selected, and I'm gonna put them in a locked group here.
The men are ready to
start the
attack,
battle
sir.
and move forward. The Tsu are like way, way back here in the back. It's okay. Like I said, I feel pretty good about our shooting center. What do I have here? Gun bate, sweet. I can use that on my troops when they get into melee, or actually I think it's better when they're shooting. I think it may have bonuses for all, I can't remember. This terrain out here ought to afford my rifle some good long-range shots. And like I said, our biggest key here is if we can start to wrap up the enemy flank, or even use our levy infantry to steer away some of their melee troops. All that will help us win a fight. Or if the AI melee rushes us and I get shots on their melee rush, that could also be quite useful, obviously. I kind of switch these guys up in their positioning. It won't stay that way when I move, though. I'm going to have to attack the AI. Let's go ahead and push it up. Okay, what do they got here? They got a couple of spear levy on their flank. Katana Kachi, so they are overloaded with melee on this flank. I'm gonna see if I can work around and get first shots on this flank, and then maybe that'll force my or force their hand on this side. I think the AI is gonna rush me. Let's just get ready to get a lot of shots in. Nope, they're not. My Yukatai actually got some shots here. They're going to continue to get shots in that Yarikachi, actually, as long as the line of sight's still good. And I think it is. I'm going to let them shoot. If the AI wants to stand there and take it, I'm going to let them, because this will give me a huge advantage to be able to kill a bunch of these Yarikachi at range without any threat of retaliation. So I'm going to fast forward, actually, and just let these Yukatai fire away at this Yarikachi, because they are within my range, and I should be able to mostly murder that unit.
Sir, naval bombardment threatens your troops.
Holy crap. Where's the bombardment at? I hear it firing. Oh, it's right here. Let's get into loose formation. I guess the enemy has naval bombardment. I'm going to start. Oh. There we go. Okay, fortunately we did not take any damage in the enemy naval bombardment. You can actually spot the flare where their fire's coming in. Oh, they're going to charge their Yari key forward and they are going to get pizzoned. Yeah, they were literally just get shot to pieces here. Yeah, I'm not even going to move my line infantry. Oh, I've been meaning to do this though. Put them into guard mode. Put all my shooting infantry into guard mode. Ah, a few of the Yari key lived, so I'm going to have to attack them real quick or else they'll get a bunch more kills. Same thing over here. Okay, they're gone. Well, I thought they were gone. Now they're gone. Alright, so the enemy just lost both their Yariki, and I'm continuing to shoot the crap out of their Yarikachi. So their Yarikachi's failing. And I should be able to get on their flank over here and support it with a Yariki. Yeah, they got another Yarikachi over here and some Spear Levy. I might be able to get some shots on them and lure those guys in. So I'm going to actually work on that over here. See if I can lure some of their melee troops in. So their Yarikachi's down over half its men. I'm actually going to push this up here and see if I can get even more shots. My Yugi-Katai, let's check their ammo. Still got plenty of ammo. Yeah, let's just kind of keep picking away at the AI here and see what we can force them to do. I'd really like to kind of lure them into a disadvantageous melee assault. If I can get them to start bum rushing, I'll get shots. There we go. Oh, they might stray within my range over here, but I'm not sure I have line of sight. I do have a little line of sight over here.
Sir, naval bombardment threatens your troops.
Okay, and that was not a very well placed beacon. If I just fall back a little bit, it shouldn't touch us. Yeah, I'm now starting to get some shots over here on this Yarikachi with my Levy infantry. And my Yugi-Katai have all but wrecked some of these units. I'm actually going to move up and take a few more shots. Naval bombardments inbound. So that's going to be the last naval bombardment the enemy gets. And it was unsuccessfully targeted. My Levy infantry over here is getting free shots on a Yarikachi. And I'm about to get free shots on this Spear Levy. And again, if we can get the AI to just start bum rushing us, we can lure them into the arc of fire of other units. AI is doing the right thing though here and pulling back. I'm going to scooch up a little more with my Yugi-Katai. Yeah, this may seem cheap, and it kind of is, but really don't give a crap. Let them have it, Yugi-Katai. Let them have it.
The enemy has discovered your hidden units.
That Yarikachi just got plastered. So an entire Yarikachi's dead. This Yarikachi's down 30 some odd men. So let's this is actually a poor position for my shooting infantry to be in because the Yarikachi can use the hill as a screen. So I'm actually going to pull back and let's see if we can lure the enemy forward with our Levy infantry over here. Our Yugi-Katai is now owning a Spear Levy. These guys have gotten no small number of kills, up to 89 here. Let's watch them do some ownage. Don't know why the AI is sitting here and taking this. Again, they are far too defensive. And then over here, they're just going to end up taking it as well. I'm going to be getting full shots with the Levy infantry here in just a moment. And even if they start to chase me, my goal is to lure them back into all these arcs of fire and then charge them with my own melee units and then rear charge them with the Yarikachi, or a Yariki. Yeah, the AI is just sitting here just going to take it though, like stoically take the beating that I'm going to dish out to them. That is quite foolish indeed. I'm going to move up my Katana Kachi. we can move up these units here in the center just a little bit too. Just watch our positioning and make sure it's appropriate. Let's see, over here my levy infantry is still mowing down this Yarikachi because I guess the AI thinks that its best chance is to sit there and get shot. I don't know if they realize that I am not going to run out of ammo. Not anytime soon, at least. My Yuga-Kitai are up to 240 kills and still owning. I don't think I have line of sight on these Katana-Kachi, though. Here's what we could do, actually. This might be kind of fun. Let's go into a tight formation here with our Yariki. Let's actually push these Yuga-Kitai up over the hill and see if we can goad that Katana-Kachi into charging, and then I'll hit it. Here we go. This is what I wanted. We got a rapid advance. Yarikachi coming after me, which is actually potentially pretty dangerous, but I've got these other units ready to fire, and again, I'm going to try and lure them into my arc of fire. Okay. The enemy infantry over here has turned, so I'm going to pull them back within range of my line infantry, sneak my cav around over here on the beach, and they'll lose line of sight on me here, but possibly stray within range of my arc of fire on this side. Okay, enemy's pulled back over here. Let's push. Now that they're giving us this flank, let's take it. Okay, let's see what the AI is up to over here. Their Katana-Kachi are just sitting here taking a flogging. I'm going to try and get behind them with my cav here. I should be able to go underneath their line of sight. Let's see, so their levy infantry straying into range of my line infantry. And we'll now take a savage beating. Let's make sure our melee rushes are ready. Okay, here's where we're going to be able to hit this Katana-Kachi. Flee over here. Flee, flee, flee. So we shall have gotten a nice charge on that Katana-Kachi. They have taken a severe toll, though, on my Yariki. Let's see if we can continue to micro this. Let's see what we got incoming here. Spear levy. Let's just intercept it with our own. Riflemen, get out of the fight, please. Let's let my Katana troops handle that. Let's rear charge these guys here. Oh, actually, they're not engaged yet, so I'm going to have to lay off there. Okay, let's get wheeled up on the enemy flank appropriately here. Enemy spears going after me. Let's make sure the fight on this flank's going okay. It is. So our Katana-Kachi beating back the...
The enemy general is dead.
So the enemy general has died somehow. Probably, yeah, it must have been a stray round. And there's only 2 men dead in his unit. That really sucks for the AI. Let's see if I care. Okay, we're going to fall back with our line infantry here. Reinforce with our Katana-Kachi. And take out that Yarikachi. Let's pull back our Katana-Kachi, or actually Katana-Kachi get into this fight. We need to help support this. Let's get our cav in. Let's keep pushing up over here and close in the... Let's get our Katana-Kachi away from this fight. Our Katana-Kachi have mopped up this Yarikachi. Our Katana-Kachi is getting the crap shot out of it, unfortunately, right now. Let's get into loose formation with these rifles. Get back. Alright. Oh, the enemy Hatamoto here is just going to get slain. But so are my line infantry, unfortunately, here. And my cavalry is not in a good position to support. Let's try and get it there. My spears were not close enough to support either. Shoot that general's Hatamoto. We're going to need to hit this Katana-Kachi. It's getting our line infantry at the moment. Let's reinforce against that. Oh, what am I getting chased? No, it's a shattered Yarikachi. That spear levy may be trying to turn around and get me, though. Let's get over here into the back of this Katanakachi. The enemy general is going to get killed by my Yariki, and then this Katanakachi ought to die here from the rear charge. They've got spear levy in the front, getting rear charged by Yariki. So that ought to be the end of them. The enemy Hatamoto going down. We got another Katanakachi into us over here that I didn't notice. So we're going to take a fair few losses on our infantry because of some of my blunders in that regard, but okay, let's just send my Yariki into combat against these levies. They ought to break, actually. Their morale is surprisingly good considering their generals are dead. It must be the 9 chevrons and the fact that they're getting the crap charged out of them here.
Your victory is
Those guys are
close,
wavering. Sir. These guys are going to be wavering. So yeah, solid victory here, albeit a little bit messy, but still taking out a pretty large enemy army that had quite a bit of chevrons. So definitely not a bad thing to accomplish here. Would have liked to have taken less losses, but when the AI finally did their crazy bum rush there in the end, they had enough melee units that they connected with me in a few spots and caused my line infantry considerable damage. As long as my men make it away alive, like the unit survives, then the retraining process will be quite fast, actually. Yeah, oh, we lost the Yuga Katai. Crap. They're not going to be easily replaced. That's irritating. It was a 6 chevron Yuga Katai. Oh well. At least we caused a lot of damage there, and now with those troops gone, we can go incite another revolt and just keep the problems coming for the Tsu here. So taking out one of their armies, and this one doesn't, well, it looks like it does have some chevronage, though we'll see whether or not my rebels can get in and do their job. So let's see. Since I don't have the Yuga Katai anymore, I still need some long-range firepower. So I'm thinking about, ooh, we got Infantry de Marine though. Oh yeah, those guys are expensive. Upkeep is pretty insane too. Very expensive. Man, they would be handy to have in combat though, because these guys gonna have better melee attack and morale. Way better shooting stats than standard line infantry, like far better shooting stats. And we're about to have, and they encourage in nearby units, which is also pretty cool. So maybe what I'll do is just go ahead and recruit some Infantry de Marine, at least get a couple of these guys going. I think I'm just about out of time for this episode.
How may I serve?
Let's check out our army up north. Do we have it full?
Yes, my lord.
We do. Just getting our Saber Cav here.
Up to your command.
And I think we got one more Saber Cav coming, so we will actually be able to afford these armies, and I'm going to go ahead and start moving up. We'll probably need to get military access from the Aizu, and just head up here to Fukushima and see what we can do to help the Aizu. So, interesting episode. We're ready for war in the north now. The stalemate with the Tsu unfortunately continues, and their stupid, annoying raiding units, which I think because of that raid it may keep my Infantry de Marine from recruiting. But my guys, like I said, will retrain nicely from that battle. Let's see. The rebels did not succeed in their attempt. In fact, they just barely even scratched. So my rebel stacks don't appear to be causing much grief. Yep, and this kept my Infantry de Marine from recruiting properly. The rebel stacks are serving, though, a pretty good purpose of just keeping those guys at bay, but I am very short on money now at this point because I've had to build up so many military forces. Do we have...
Without delay.
Do I have a military access with the Aizu? Let's get in and check that out real quick. Get in diplomacy. We do have a military alliance, and we have military access. So, good. let's get our forces and just... All this is Aizu controlled. Fukushima, though, we don't know.
Forgive me, but I cannot. Alas.
So we'll just keep on moving. I don't even think I have enough money to incite a revolt. So I wonder if the Tsu will actually come attack me now that they don't have to worry about it. I don't think they would really want to attack me in that castle, though. Nah, they'd probably just keep raiding, being the big-time wieners that they are. I definitely need to get up and capture Owari, though, because I need the extra money. Badly. Okay. I've got my Infanterie de Marine, and these guys ought to be within range. So we're going to be able to wipe them out. Get rid of their stupid raiding. I'm going to go ahead and go back in the town to retrain. I'm not going to recruit any more new units at the moment. I say that. I may. I probably shouldn't. But yeah, I got this army. Let's just keep them...
As you wish, my lord.
Keep them headed north through Hitachi. And like I said, we'll just move up into Fukushima and see if that's where some of the enemies are at. So we're only 4 turns from Neilfire, which is going to be pretty spectacular. Pretty spectacular indeed. The retraining here is going quite well. We're only 3 turns until fully replenished. You know what? It's going to be a bit of a long episode, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and end one more here. Trying to give you all some extra footage. Yep, that would be... Whew. What just happened up here? Holy crap. The Morioka. Who are the Morioka? It says I'm at peace with them. This could be potentially very dangerous for me. The Aizu are getting steamrolled by these guys. Well, they're pro-Shogun, and they're very friendly. The Hirado are actually way over here. And the Morioka own all this stuff. I wonder who this is. We still don't know who they are. Actually, they're not at war with the Aizu. They must be trying to help the Aizu. This is great. Let's request a trade agreement with them.
My friend. I have...
Sweet.
I'm honored to
They're at war with the...
It is always a good day when
the Matsume
friends come to
and
talk.
the Sendai. So... And I think the Sendai will be definitely enemies for us, so let's see. No one else friendly that we can trade with. Well, that's good to see friends here. But... So I wonder if they... Oh, those are just Aizu rebels. So they did destroy the Aizu. So it's funny, a pro-Shogun clan was destroying the Aizu. Well, I don't have any agreements with them. Now I've built up this army. I wonder if we can make an alliance with them. They are very friendly.
I'm honored to receive you. It is always a good day when...
Sweet. So now we have an alliance with these guys. Let's grant them indefinite military access.
What has brought you here today?
Alright. So these guys are now our friends. We have a trade agreement and we have military access. Well, I guess the north is actually kind of taken care of. Those guys ought to be able to hold it as well as the Nagaoka. There are some enemies up here, the Sendai, but those guys have plenty of troops actually. I kind of think that I want to kind of march the second army down here now. It's going to take forever and a day, but might as well get it started. And having a second army down here would actually be really helpful. So, yeah, that's all the time I have for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it. Got some interesting stuff going on. We didn't move any provinces, unfortunately, but we did find out that the Aizu got killed, but it's by a clan that's going to be friendly to us and wants to trade, so that's kind of a one-for-one trade here. The Aizu are gone, but we have a stronger alliance now, and the Nagaoka are holding their ground for now. But if I can push down here... Oh! Whoa, the Tsu! Look at that! They moved on from Owari Castle. Holy crap, this is an excellent opportunity for us. Yeah, they moved their troops out, so we can actually just come up here and snag Owari Castle. Take that! So, Owari Castle is mine. And it ought to be pretty easy to control the area because it's all pro Shogun at this point. The Nagaoka actually control the territory to the north, so wow, actually things just took a turn took a turn for the better right there. So and now my income will pop up a little bit too, which is great because we can save some money and try and get our economy built up a little more. So wow, that actually ended up working out very nicely. Great end of the episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.